So how do you...
Let me ask you a question. Do they deserve money left in their hands or not? You said, tell me, we'll know your position. I think the masses deserve money in their hands, which means GST should have been cut. The taxes on petrol and diesel, or the prices of petrol and diesel, have to be cut.
GST cuts, sir, sorry to intervene, would happen in a GST Council meeting, in which your state finance ministers could easily argue and say, we want a cut in GST.
And they will never win. They will never win. You don't know the voting pattern. The voting pattern is structured, and I told Arun Jaitley, this is completely wrong. This is anti-federal. He says, no, let's pass this bill and we'll amend it later. The structure of voting is that without the central government support, no proposal can be passed. And Palanivel Tyagarajan, who represents Tamil Nadu, the former finance minister, said, if I want to get a small thing passed, I must have the support of the central government. Then we go along with whatever the central government says, because we cannot get anything passed. The structure is such that they cannot get anything passed without the central government's vote.
So you would rationalize the GST regime?
I'll tell you 4 things I would have done. Not all 4 things. 1 or 2 of the 4 things. 1, GST cut. Now today, the Revenue Secretary says, yes, GST rationalization is due. We have been saying that for the last 2 years. He said it today. GST cut. Or petrol and diesel taxes or prices reduced. 3, statutory minimum wage raised, or Maganrega wages raised. You can't do all 4 things in the same budget, but you could have done 1 or 2 of them. I'm not grudging the middle class getting 1 lakh benefit. But what about the remaining 142 crore people?
You know, it's easier said than done.
It's easier done than said.
No,
if you have the will, you can do it.
Sir, a minimum income that you're talking about, which you are almost like a minimum income guarantee scheme.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, effectively that's what you're saying.
No,
I mean, how are you going to put money in the hands of those who you say are out of the tax net?
I just said that. GST cut will benefit everybody. Because everybody, poorest and richest, pay GST for every service, every goods, there is a GST. A GST cut would have put money in every pocket.
We'll wait to see whether GST rationalization happens when the next GST...
petrol and diesel prices are cut, it would have benefited everybody, including the farmer who buys diesel for his tractor, for his 2-wheeler.
So some of the highest taxes on petrol and diesel are also in states which are ruled by the opposition. Everyone wants to take benefits from the taxation system on petrol and diesel.
But
and it is not even part of the GST structure at the moment.
You provide a lead, you cut and challenge the states to match that cut. You decide, all right, we will cut it by 5 rupees a litre. You cut 2 rupees 50 paise and challenge the states to match it.